Group of nasty vampires is enjoying the steam. Their boss leers at you malevolently. You seem like you've got something to say. Me? I am merely amused that those mob ruffians have sent a neophyte to clean up a mess which one of their own lieutenants did not. I will boil your blood like a sweet mulled wine, human. My servants and I will drink a toast to your demise. Yeah, that is pretty much what I was expecting. I kind of want to try this holy water stuff out, so let's go to the only source of holy water we are aware of. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. Today we return to Sir Codsworth III, slathered in fishman guts paste thing, about to go try and collect a pearl from the fish mother. These two are, don't worry about those. Other than that, we have finished with this day/chapter. I also did a quick look before recording this episode. I saw that there are 6 total chapters in the game. I'm assuming there's not like a finale, like labeled finale or something. So I think that means we're about halfway through the playthrough, which is pretty cool. Alright. You wrench the box open, destroying the tool in the process of fishing. Let's get down there. Underneath River Bridge. It's a nasty mud hole. Is the cloaca covered in mud worse than a regular cloaca? Well, there's one way to find out. Yeah, not yet. This way leads back to town. Oh good, new boots. An old pair of rubber boots has been discarded by this piling. Take them from the bridge's pile and add them to your own. You've got an item, rubber boots. Perfect timing. Rubber boots with rubber soles and extremely inconvenient rubber laces, I bet. Okay. And that code reads, I'm hiding behind the next piling to the left. Come say hello. Ooh, sounds like time to make a new friend. You look behind the bridge pile and find a hobo sitting there with a fishing pole. He wasn't even particularly hiding. Weird that you didn't see him before. Well, hi there. You must see my note on the other piling. My name's Walter. Hi, I'm Sir Codsworth. Are you living under this bridge? For the moment. I'll probably move on soon, because S.I.T. students keep throwing weird rocks down here. But it's protected from the rain, and the fishing is good, so it's a pretty nice spot to camp for a while. What about the fishmen? Those fellas with the glowing eyes? They were a bit leery of me at first, but I guess they decided I was harmless. Maybe all the raw fish I've been handling rubbed off on me. Makes sense, I guess. You know any hobo code you could teach me? Mostly fishing-related ones, but sure. Everyone should know the industrial chemicals dumping spot sign in particular. Oh yeah, I bet you get real weird fish there. Got one with 2 butts once. Do you mean tails? Nope. Neat. So do you know a lot about fishing? I guess I picked up a trick or two. You looking for some pointers? Sure, that'd be great. So far, I figured out that you hold on to the long stiff part of the pole and dangle the sharp wire thing into the water. Well, there's a sentence that stopped being a double entendre real fast. Here, let me expand on that knowledge a bit. You know when to fold your bait and when to hold it. Yeah, okay. Thanks. You're thinking of moving anyway, and there's a hobo camp on the outskirts of Ocean City. They could probably use someone with your fishing acumen. I just use regular tackle. That still sounds like a pretty good deal. I'll head out there directly. Packs up his gear and heads off with a wave. Yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about fishing first. You check behind the bridge pile, but Walter has packed up and left. I bet he's going to be behind something there, too, so that we never see him out on the map. This section of bank is kept clean and safe by the fine folks at the S.I.T. Chemicals Department. Well, thanks for that. Cool. How much XP we rocking right now? Oh, only 41, okay. Yes, we're going in. Are you staying out here, Gabby? I think she is. You emerge from that disgusting hole into a slightly less disgusting cave. Although let's not be unclear here, the cave is very disgusting. Wet piles of eggs litter the uneven ground, and you hear a quiet, gurgly breathing from the other end of the cavern. Let's get Rufus's stupid pearl. Oh hey, it's another Shadow Rift. Nasty eggs. Shadow Rift. Slimy eggs. Oh, hello. Yeah, let's deal with the rift first. Oxygen. Oh! Do I not? Huh, I guess I don't need to breathe in here. Aw, that was such a troll. Well played. I totally thought the bubbles would have it. Yeah, that was a pretty effective troll. I approve. Hello, Chalice. How are you? A throbbing ring of negative energy around a chalice-shaped object. It might be a chalice. You fumble around with the wet pliers and somehow manage to clumsily close the portal without dropping them. So, am I going to need to remember what was in each of these rifts for later? We've had a pair of pants and we've had a chalice. It's not like we got either of those items for closing it. Or am I also maybe not meant to be closing these? Feels like I am. Yeah, I didn't get any chalice eye. Disgusting eggs. Revolting eggs. Well, this is most definitely the fish mother. You hear a smooth, melodious voice speaking directly into your mind. You are a cunning and wily human to have bypassed the defenses of this place. Thanks. Don't ask how I did it. I already know. Fear not. The eggs I give my children to take care of are largely non-viable. It helps keep them out of trouble if they think they have responsibilities. Why have you sought out this audience with me, human? Well, ask politely for the pearl. Ah. So those possessed ones did count. Damn. I locked myself out of, like, truly aligning with the fish people. That sucks. You who have killed 3 of my children, yes, I counted, have the further temerity to trick your way into my lair in pursuit of material wealth. I rescued them from being possessed by a triangle thing. I mean, I guess maybe if I'd focused all of my combat on the triangle thing first, but like, I only wanted to destroy that. Your words are the ashes of one whose pants are aflame, human. I will grant you no such boon. Well, alright. Guess we're having the boss fight, and all fishmen are now on okay to kill status. Alright, well, this song could use a little bit more saxophone. Can I just kill you in one hit? I can. 21 on you. I guess I can at least make you ready to go down. Rude. Oyster chucker, eh? Not healing anyone there, but good to know that you would have healed them. Yes, heal me, mosquito! In fact, maybe do it 3 more times. Sorry, Gabby. No, I love you. Total of 24 damage. Not bad. And I can do it again if I really want to. Yeah, Mosquito is definitely OP when combined with this call for backup skill. Especially because every attack he does heals me, so every time I do that, I'm basically going to full health. You've got 52 more health. Well, I mean... Here, you know what? Let's do some jazz hands. to start wailing on you ourselves. And you're gonna do 18 sleaze damage. I think that is more than your health. Oh, but if you heal yourself, it'll give you just enough to survive. Ow. Now you die! Sorry. I wanted to be your friend. This pearl isn't even shiny. You won. Hopefully that won't set off a protracted human-fishman war or anything. Yeah. I tried. I knew exactly when it was kind of ruined, though. Bad eggs, awful eggs. These eggs are fine, actually. What? Okay. Hello. Teeming mass of fishmen. This is apparently where the fish mother keeps most of her young. Go fishing. Fighting, actually. I see. Is this... Are we gonna see the numbers, like, thin out? Do the thing! Yes, weaken them all significantly. I don't even need to fight that one. My sacks will kill him on my turn. So why don't we take out the strong one? Have Gabby take out you. Acceptable. Go ahead and take your miserable turn. Excellent. Oh, well, unnecessary, but thanks, I guess. Oh, the Gabby struck Gabby. The Gabby struck Gabby. The, lightning struck Gabby. Fish Mother's young number slightly fewer thanks to your efforts. Fewer is better. That does not look like any fewer, but we'll do one more. There are definitely different types of things. Interesting. You know what? We're just gonna go overboard on this one. 6 extra pet strikes this turn. Too bad you can't speed it up a little bit. Encore! Encore! Nice. And then this one looks like it has the most health. Oh, you know what? You know what? I don't use enough items. You guys want a nuke? Have a nuke. Nice. Not quite a mushroom cloud, but, you know, that's still decent. That's not bad. If you were smaller, this would be a normal spear. If you were bigger, it would be a dart. At your current size, it's kind of a javelin, I guess? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be any less. But we'll go for the trifecta. And then we will move on. Effective. Sure. And throwing that nuke was kind of fun. Have it again. And maybe finish him off for me? Excellent. The most powerful combination in the world. A mosquito, a slide whistle, and a nuclear bomb. See, the thing that kind of tears me about areas like this, or like Mushroom Mountain, is we get good XP for just, you know, continuing to murder them. We could easily just do that for a while and rack it up and then just buy every upgrade. But I also know that's not like the most interesting to watch. It's also more work to just edit it all out afterwards. And I don't like to edit out too much. Heard the school on the other end of this bridge is even weirder. Ooh, almost got myself hit there. Alright, well that was a thing. Let's head back to Rufus's lab. Oh hey, I can schmooze the math. This must be S.I.T's math department, you can tell, because there's a bunch of loose math lying around making a ruckus. And I mean a physical ruckus, not the sort of ruckus you get when someone tries to argue that .999 repeating doesn't equal 1. Oh hey, how's it going? Great to see you all. You're looking real fine tonight. Woo! Check out the denominator on that fraction. Ha! Oh hey, you've got a... Here, let me get that for you. You pluck all the additional symbols out of the math and stroll away with a cheerful wave. The math just watches you leave, completely nonplussed. Nice and smooth. You can also wipe off the gunk now on ourselves. How do we do that again? Ah, here it is. Much better. Oh, hello again. What should I do with these extra fishman eggs? Well, I can cook them for you. A pinch of lye, some muriatic acid, and they're totally edible. I don't want to know how you know that. He whips the glistening eggs together with some chemicals and fries them up over a Bunsen burner for you. Ever been to an ocean at low tide? Imagine frying that smell. Can't really scramble this kind of egg, but Rufus did his best. Gives you 5 HP regen per round. That's pretty decent. Oh, yeah, and also I have the pearl. I got the pearl, don't ask me for details. That gross, huh? No questions! Wow, this pearl really is a beaut. I'm gonna have to go into hardcore analysis mode for a while. I'll give you a call when I figured out the next step of my plan. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't be right away. So we have above 150? No, we're at 133. We also do not have 11 Moxie, so we'll have to come back for that later. What are we at for our stats? 6, 5, and 8. We need 7 in all of them for the next Boardwalk game. And we need... Actually, we might be able to do the prison. Not the prison, the, bank. So maybe let's go check that out. Do another wander to make sure we're not missing anything here. We've had the soda cooler before. I think we might have everything in here. You wander into a science lab and arrive just in time to see several experiments go berserk and break out of their beakers and petri dishes. Or to put it another way, you arrive a little too late to not be in trouble. A large goo beast knocks over a canister of liquid nitrogen, blocking the room's only exit with a wall of freezing fog, which is an impressively tactical move for something about 4 seconds old. Leave the room. You cover your face with your arms and leap through the freezing nitrogen vapor. Fortunately, it's not nearly as cold as actual liquid nitrogen, or else you would have just shattered when you hit the floor on the other side, which would have been embarrassing. Definitely would have. Oh hey, it's the, Jocklins. It did the nerdy response last time, let's not be a nerd this time. That's baloney, I'm not a nerd. Oh-ho! So you'll prove it then, by we wrestle arms! If you win, then not a nerd, you are okay. What if I lose? Then we are swirl your head into a toilet. I don't want that. Nobody does. You and the Jocelyn face off, elbows on the table. After a few minutes of clenched teeth straining, two of you manage to remember the rules to arm wrestling and start the match. The Jocelyn is a tough cookie, but eventually you beat them. Ha, so there. Okay, fair is a fairness. We admit that a nerd is not you. Thank you. Also, now I do totally have enough XP to buy a skill. Let's get that +1 mysticality. You can play music of such complexity and eccentricity that only other musicians could possibly appreciate it. So now we've got 6 in the 2 and 8 in Moxie. Yep, that's definitely better. Okay, a little bit more wandering and then we go back to town. Oh, time to fight some shapes again. Prepare to have your ears slightly blown out again. Mosquito is definitely OP with these shadow shapes though. Anything that's shadowy. Because they limit how much physical damage they can take per hit. And so with him, we'll just kind of hit him multiple times. I imagine the one Molly, I think it was, companion, with her Tommy gun, that would definitely be really helpful here with these guys. I could also stop seeing them if I wore that one ring, but I like having random lightning fall down at the start of my every turn. Melee Office Combat Lab. You won! Take your non-Euclidean bullcrap elsewhere, bozos. Okay, one more, and unless something else happens, I'll take some Eldritch Mist. Sure. Well, that was easy. Something better. Okay. Just kind of more of the same events. I do think we have found everything we can without maybe coming back later from other places. I also noticed that I didn't get an achievement for closing a paradox, so unless that's something else that happens later, there must be more paradox events before you stop them from happening altogether. So that might warrant some later doing, but for now, I think we are going to go try and empty out this bank, because that sounds exciting. Also, I don't think we have anything new here, do we? Actually, wait, hold on. I think there was a sandwich there or something. That's about dirt. Those are all much more recent. Okay, yep, nope, nothing new here. No sense in not checking, though. Alright. Need 8 mysticality for the 1. So we'll unlock Sneaky Pete. This Sneaky Pete's a tricky customer, but you've never met a Pete you couldn't out-sneak. If turning the key in the lock does nothing, then what happens when you put it in and just leave it? Ah, yes, exactly. The lock clicks open. Good old Sneaky Pete. Takes everything you've got, but finally the sturdy keyhole of Phylax falls to you in this contest of raw strength. The cast iron head gives you a nod. Respect between gladiators. Now we just need to get our mysticality up to 8 really quick. What are you giving me? You're giving me mysticality, so you stay. And these are our side item here. I don't ever really use my offhand item. Okay, and then here, are you giving me anything? No, you're boosting that. It's Moxie. Mysticality. Okay. Here we go. The Labyrinth of Methapon is not so difficult, really, once you spend some time with it. You visualize its rooms and corridors, making a mental map of which paths bring you to dead ends and which to success. The key turns decisively in the lock, and the cast iron head of Methapon gives you a little wink. All 3 heads are now unlocked. Cool. Let me put my stuff back as it should be first. Oh, right, uncursed compass. And my clown pants of many names. What are my armors at? I can almost beat chick in chess. Again, Nancy, I want to say? Not Nancy. This stanchion stands stolidly still, staying stoically stationary. That looks so weird. Standing by the cash register, you fantasize about what it would be like to have a service job instead of whatever it is you do. I work at a gas station and a restaurant. Oh, that's right. The drawer is sealed shut, and there's no obvious ways to open it. There's nothing you can do with the cash register at all, in fact, other than bang on the numerical keys as a toddler might. Bang on which keys? There we go. Satisfying to smack the big keys, but no further effect is produced. The middle drawer comes loose with a firm pull from your powerful horse hands, but your doing so triggers the bank alarm. That's what I was trying to do. I see, now it's raining. Is this place gonna fill up? Plaque has gone green with age. July 4th, 1899. Today we celebrate our opening of Securburus Building and Loan at Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Integrity, security, excellence. Corporate value for each head of the dog. This miraculous little lamp has been burned for 20 years and counting, keeping a single solitary vigil to the dying of the bank. Good night. You may sleep now, little one. Oh, you popped the cash register open, which technically counts as a bank heist. Meat lines the drawer in uniform piles. 19. No wonder the banks are collapsing if this is all they've got in the till. I love how the alarm is literally just to make water come pouring out. There is no visible means of opening this monstrous vault door. Ow. Sad. Ouch. Tie the vault to a car and drive down the street. Do I even have a car? What? That did not go as planned. Open it, who knows? Ooh, a mystery. Okay. I'll probably look that up later. Oops. Permanently changed. I love it. Is the rain still going off? It is. Okay. Well, that was the thing. Let's go do the boardwalk game now. Take some sorted grease, sure. Oh, we gotta go back to Hobo Camp, too. Oh, and we do have some new hats. Maybe just one new hat. Yeah, I think it was just the one. Whee! Alright, and then we need everything to be 7. So we need to up our muscle and mysticality. Mysticality we saw we could do with this. And then muscle, maybe we can do something in the pants department? Yes. Hello? Thank you. You climb up onto the tightrope and carefully inch your way across while calling out your chess moves. Fortunately, the height gives you a good view of the board. As you reach the end, you hurl the beanbag full force at the stack of milk bottles. Knight e7! Clatter. Checkmate!
Well, I'll be damned. I'll admit it, kid, you snookered me pretty good. Well, here's your prize.
Sticky hand on a stick. This is a carved wooden hand on a short chain. The hand is covered in tar. Perhaps someday someone will come up with a slightly less terrible way to execute on this idea. Ah, those are fun. Hooray! What's next? 9? 9.
Hey, it's a rising young star. You're past the halfway mark to glory.
I guess that means there is 7. Or 6, depending on how he's counting that. What is it?
I need you to use these 3 baseballs to knock over that row of 4 wooden ducks, punch a hole through a sheet of 3/4-inch plywood with your bare fist, and translate a randomly selected page of the Brothers Karamazov from the original Russian.
Jeez.
Oh, come on, don't chicken out now.
Cool. So gotta get everything to 9, and then presumably 11, and then presumably 13, and then if there is one more, presumably 15. Okay. Give me back... What is this? Item drops now. Give me my item drops and meat drops. Thank you. And put on our clown pants once more. With just so many buffs on them. Oh. Alright, done with the boardwalk for now. Back to Hobo Camp. Anarchist cookware. Oh, nope. 5 more meat. Thanks. You guys keep on keeping on. Still can't do anything in here. No one new in here. Honestly, it feels like the boinginess is definitely upped because of the song in this area. Is Fishing Guy really not here? Definitely sounds different from the normal boingy boing. Yeah, seriously, it's... I mean, again, I assume he's hiding behind something, but... I do not see him. Or, you know, trigger dialogue with him anywhere. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Anything else you want to do? I think we're pretty much ready to end this day/chapter. But I think I kind of want to see about maybe causing more paradoxes. Oh, Gabby found us some meat. Get some more meat. Oh, cool. Hey there, I got you a souvenir from S.I.T. Your future self tosses you a pair of pants. I've already been to S.I.T. I could have just bought these myself. In fact, I'm pretty sure I already did. Yeah, you did, except you were me. Now I'm giving them to you. Don't forget to go back and buy a pair to give to myself. Can't I just give him these ones? Yeah, but then you won't have them, so you'll have to buy a new pair for yourself. Which ones are these? What did you do? If I tell you, you won't be able to make the choice anymore. This is nonsense! Yeah, it's pretty messed up. How did we get into this situation? I've been wondering that since the last time I had this conversation, and I still have no idea. Alright, well, see you later. Now hold on. I have 2 of these, don't I? I do. Yeah, so I'm just gonna give them right back. Distract the fairies. Don't get XP from fighting them, though. We lost an item, so probably won't do that again. You're in a spider web, and now we are not. Oh, these guys again. Hello. Just do it. No sense in beating around the bush. One more? One more. My turn! You start to get that deja vu feeling again, and look around to see yourself coming up the road. This would be as good a time as any to give him that pair of pants from S.I.T. Repeat dialogue. It sucks and I hate it. Actually, I'm kind of enjoying it. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. Interesting, I wonder what that's about. Alright, cool. New paradox? Flipped off the mesmerizing person. See a squirrel with its tail stuck under a big rock. You lift the rock and release the poor squirrel. It chitters at you with something that sure as heck better be gratitude. We'll encounter it again, totally. Harvest the sizzle. I'm down to get all these free items, but I'm after more paradoxes. Cheers for that. Ah, the squirrels that mug hikers. These guys again. Ooh, nice knife. Do it again. Shadow Stalker. Shadow Acolyte. Meet yourself out on the road again. Good thing I'm not the Buddha. He gives you a worn-out look. Not quite 1,000-yard stare, more like 500. Not really in the mode for jokes right now, to be honest. Take this damn thing. He holds out a ring. Aw, jeez. Look, you know how this works by now. I took it, so you have to take it too. But I'm the earlier you. If I don't take it, then you won't have taken it either. I already did. Well, from your perspective, yes. That's the one that matters to me. When you're me, you'll agree. Take it. Mobius ring. This ring has only one side, so technically there's no difference between wearing it and not wearing it. Oh dear. Helps you help yourself in combat. What is it? A pain in the ass. You want my advice? Don't use it. Why not? Because you'll find out. Find out what? Why you shouldn't have used it. Ask Chester at Delphine Farm. He'll explain, except not really. He turns and leaves before you can ask any more questions. Guess I got up on the wrong side of the bed that morning. Delphine Farm? Is that one of our future locations? Okay, we'll put that on really quick because I kind of do want to test it out. Although, future self literally warned us not to use it, but I'm guessing he used it. Scare the Boy Scouts. Hooray. They're all crying now. Spider jumping at her face. Definitely happy to take all this free XP. The shadows are literally just spiders. Oh dear. Oh. Future Sir Codsworth. What? I am intrigued. That's also not the one I wanted to use. You'll die on my next turn anyways. Oh yeah, and this is future us. Okay. Now, am I gonna have to fight this battle again? Might seem a little weird that your regular physical weapons can damage these weird shadow creatures, but hey, why argue with success? Okay. Well, that's kind of paradoxical. So if I take off the ring now, what happens? Probably can't continue whatever paradox questline this is. Ah, you see your past self in the distance, heading up the road. Don't give it to him is literally not even an option. Geez, it's a good ring though. Seems a shame to have to give it up. But easy come, easy go. You look for it in your bag but can't find it. Then you notice that you're wearing it in your offhand. You try to take it off. Boy, that try is real ominous, huh? Doesn't budge. Experimentally, you swap it onto your main ring finger, and that works, but when you swap your current ring back, the Mobius ring ends up back on your other hand. Is this thing cursed? The other you said you shouldn't use it, and you'd find out why if you did. Being unable to give up a good ring doesn't seem like much of a curse, though. Wait, how did he give you the ring? He must have figured out a way to break the curse. Something about someone named Chester at Delphine Farm? There aren't any farms around here, though. It must be something you'll find out about later. In the meantime, you better make yourself scarce before this other you sees you. Okay, so wait, hold on. Ah, so we're just wearing it in our offhand. But, like, we still have our actual ring. But, okay. I see. Well, let's get out of here then, and we'll deal with that later. I think we're probably good to just end this day now. Oh, we have a message. Don T again. Dan Toblerone speaking. Don, that was unusually concise. Are you feeling okay? The boss is mad about me. Mad about our telephone bill. I have been encouraged to keep this brief. I see. Well, what's the job? Greasy Steve will have the details for you. Ugh, okay. Alright, back to S.I.T. then. How you doing, Fancy Dan? Back to S.I.T. and fish and chips. As you're walking down a hallway in one of S.I.T's many and various science buildings, a lab door suddenly bursts open and a wild-eyed, lab-coated man runs out with two large, fizzing test tubes in his hands. Refuse my tenure, will they? Those fools! I'll destroy them all! Don't try to stop me! Stop you from doing what exactly? I have created a perfect monster formula. All I have to do is mix these two chemicals, and an unstoppable legion of beasts will devour this entire building and everyone in it. Say, that sounds like it might have real valuable military applications. Listen, buddy, don't waste that monster juice. Huh? You think I can sell this? Just so happens I'm a recruiter for the Government Special Projects Bureau. Here's my card. Pull a random business card out of your pocket and put it back before the scientists can see what's written on it. Just put a couple of corks in those tubes and sign this blank piece of paper, and I'll see what the budget boys think. You could be a millionaire by the end of the week. Doc. The scientist eagerly hands over the test tubes, and you stroll off with a salute. Once you're outside, you find a sewer grate to toss them down. That's probably fine. That is 100% not fine. Greasy Steve swallows and drags his sleeve across his mouth. Hey kid, good to see ya. Have a French fry. They have fries here? I didn't see that on the menu. I bring my own from home. I'll pass, thanks. What's the job? The boss has decided we need to send a message to Congressman Chutney. You familiar? Sure, a message is when information is conveyed from one person to another. I meant with the congressman. Never met him. His son Chadley is a student here. Lives at one of the frat houses, Zeta Omega Omicron. I know the place, so. We gotta make young Chad sleep with the fishes. Whoa, whoa, I didn't sign up for... Passes you a large sack of rotting fish. Ugh. This thing is dripping with every different kind of fish fluid. Why couldn't they have put it in something that didn't leak? Oh, well, I didn't sign up for this either. Look, all you gotta do is get into the kid's room. It's a lead pipe cinch. I don't know what that means, but okay, I guess. Okay, now, real quick, I have to know if this will work. Oh, we made it without being accosted. Mines, spider wing, barbecuing, laundry room. Damn. That would have been funny. Also, sorry, I have no more cheese for you. Apparently there's only 5 cheeses you can get in the game with, like, different cheeses. With one of them being, one you conjure as, instead of being a jazz whatever my class is, if I had chosen the cheese sorcerer or cheese conjurer or whatever. Alright, Zeta Omega Omicron. Thanks for that, Gabby. Hi, I'm looking for a Chadley. That's the bathroom. Oh, Chutney, yep. You sneak into Chad's room and dump the rotting fish out into his bed. After tonight's inevitable rager, he'll stagger back to his room and pass out without even noticing them. The perfect crime. Bada bing, bada boom. Probably smarter not to return to the scene of the rotting fish crime. Fair enough. And we are immediately out. Ah, we don't have 7 muscle, unfortunate. Actually, how much XP am I rocking? We did just get a lot. We almost have enough to get that perk as well. Probably get it from this. So how'd it go, kid? You got some news for me? Yeah, the kid's bed is full of fish. It was a lead pipe cinch, like you said. I still don't know what that means, though. Nobody does! That's what makes it such a great turn of phrase. Anyway, nice job, kid. Now Congressman Chutney will really know who he's dealing with. He sure will. Thanks for that. That didn't get me any XP though, did it? No. Okay, so now what if I... Can we get one more event that gives us XP? Yes. Just enough, too. We now have all of the basic skills. You can play all day without making your fingers bleed, especially if you're playing an instrument that doesn't use them. We now own all of the basic skills. Cool. I think any XP we get from now on will just go into upgrading book skills. Alright, any more messages? Yes.
Salutary... Oh, God, I can never remember his voice. Salutary greetinating. The person who has activated this telephonic mechanism and with whom you are now conversating is known as Don Toblerone. I thought your boss said you had to keep it brief now. We devised and then agreed upon an agreement deemed satisfactory to both parties. Let me guess, you're paying the phone bill. Your guessing prowess is preternaturally efficacious. That's what they tell me. You got another job? Once again, the particulars of this undertaking are being held in escrow and will be transmitted to you hilariously by our colleague who... Greasy Steve, got it. Okay, bye. Jessica, that's her name. Charles is still out. Okay. Cool. Well, back to S.I.T. Might as well keep going. You wander into a science lab and see that someone has left some kind of experimental magical reactor running unattended. Maybe they realized it was in the process of explosively overloading and ran away. Maybe you should follow their example. You inspect the reactor carefully and discover the problem. It's being powered by electrically overcharged will-o'-the-wisps, and the field that keeps them contained isn't running at full power due to some faulty soldering in the control circuits. If it seems improbable to you that you would know enough about the stuff to figure that out, let's assume it was written in a notebook someone left on the table. You quickly skim the experimenter's notes, grab a soldering iron, and make the necessary repairs. Even the wisps are impressed by your intelligence and handiness. One of them gives you a grudging thumbs up from behind the reactor's tempered glass window. Nice and... You sit down. What's up with the grim look, Steve? Got a serious job for you this time, kid. It ain't gonna be easy. After those last two jobs, I could do with a challenge. That's an attitude that'll take you far, kid. Maybe right off the cliff, though. So what's the job? There's this vampire, a real SOB, that got one of our capos really steamed, like really steamed, as in literally steamed the guy to death. What? It's one of those mist-type vampires, you know, but real hot. And I don't mean hot as in good looking. I see. Maybe. The fight was in the steam tunnels under S.I.T. We managed to seal the thing up in there, but someone's gotta go take care of it for good. That's right, man, huh? That's the long and short of it, kid. Here's the combination to the door, but don't go in there half-cocked. He hands you a folded slip of paper and a sack of rotting vegetables. You don't know what kind of vegetables they are, and you're certainly not going to open the bag to find out. Deals your muscle plus 4 sleaze damage. How are these supposed to help? They're not. I just want you to throw them away for me. Well, hell, keep them. I don't care. Swell, thanks. What's the slip of paper, though? No slip of paper? Alright. Well, let's take the fast travel to Rufus's lab. Take some free meat. And we'll just have to track this guy down. Ah, here we go. Steve's note says 1, 2, 3. Jeez, these guys. Dial in the combo and the lock clicks open. That's low-key kind of freaky, I won't lie. This old disintegrating boiler is currently being powered by a bunch of burning garbage. The vampires seem to be enjoying the hot steam. Well, if you could replace the water in the boiler with holy water, that would put a crimp in their fun. You'd only need about 100 gallons of it. Where am I going to get 100 gallons of holy water? Hey, don't ask me, I'm just suggesting things. Wait, aren't vampires also allergic to running water, even if it isn't holy? The steam count is running water. 15 mysticality, wow. Convince the vampires that steam is deadly. Come back later made with 100 gallons of holy water. Group of nasty vampires is enjoying the steam. Their boss leers at you malevolently. You seem like you've got something to say. Me? I am merely amused of those mob ruffians have sent a neophyte to clean up a mess which one of their own lieutenants could not. I will boil your blood like a sweet mulled wine, human, and my servants and I will drink a toast to your demise.
Yeah, that is pretty much what I was expecting. I kind of want to try this holy water stuff out, so let's go to the only source of holy water we are aware of. Hi, guys. I've already killed your fish mother. I'm sorry about that. I wanted to be friends with you. What the hell happened to this guy? That's new. Why do I have no response to it? Speaking of help, Father, I've got some vampires to deal with, and I was wondering if you could spare some holy water. Certainly. My font is right over there. Please help yourself. Well, the thing is, I need a whole lot of it. Enough to fill an industrial boiler. So, like, about 100 gallons? My goodness me. Well, if you can provide the water, I can bless it for you. I can also do ice, if that's more convenient. Yes! I believe it would work out to about 15 cubic feet. 100 gallons of water or 15 cubic feet of ice. Ooh, not where I meant to go. Finally, a use for this thing. Boing, 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 boing. Sure, why not? It isn't the most ridiculous thing you'll do this week. You might think that a block of ice as tall as you are would be difficult to carry around, and you'd be right. Take that. I like how because I actually came from the right side, I showed up on the right side of the map. That's neat. Hello again, my child. Were you able to find that large quantity of water you were looking for? Yep, I've got a 15 cubic foot block of ice with me right here, Father. He set the block of ice down with a thud. Why, so you do. All right, I'll be happy to bless this for you. He mumbles under his breath and makes some religious gestures at the holy block of ice. At the huge block of ice. There you go, as holy a block of ice as I've ever seen. 15 cubic foot of pure holy water in easy to deal with ice form. Thanks, Father. Alright, back to S.I.T. Back to Rufus's lab. And back over here. Nice that it's right next to Rufus's lab. Toss the holy iceberg into the boiler. You heave the giant ice cube into the boiler, and the steam immediately becomes sort of nicer, whiter, just a little bit sparkly, like a cloud that an angel would sit on while playing a harp. Well, it's probably just your imagination. What isn't, though, is the vampires screaming and melting into acrid puddles of goo. Get absolutely wrecked. Didn't get to fight them and get whatever combat drops they had, but that's fine. Sure, I'll fish into the boiler. Somehow. Handful of steam. You've already got as much steam as you want to carry. Should be holy steam, thank you. Kid, I honestly didn't expect to see you again. You got a real talent. Oh, it was nothing. Nah, don't sell yourself short. You got a real future in the organization. It's probably the last job you'll be getting from me. You dealt a fatal blow to the bloodsuckers in this territory. So if the boss has any more work for you, it'll be somewhere else. Good luck, kid. Thanks, Steve. See you around. Let us test the veracity of that statement. Hooray! Message is none. 700 meat. That is a lot of gabagool. Cool. Well, with that then, that is where we're going to leave it off for today. Thank you to everyone for joining me. If you had fun and want to see more like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. And I will see you all next time for some more Shadows Over Loathing.